morning, everyone. I, Dr. Purnima Madan, on behalf of Lloyd Business School, welcome our eminent speaker for today, Mr. Abhishek Pachuri. Sir is a yoga instructor with Lloyd Group of Institutions. All my faculty colleagues and all the students who have joined this webinar today. Lloyd Business School constantly strives to build knowledge for its young managers by bringing industry expertise to classroom learning in order to bridge the gap between academia and industry requirements. Today, we have a very unique session where we don't have an industry expert today, but somebody who is a Lloyd, yoga instructor at Lloyd. And this particular session's name is Enhancing Well-Being and De-Stressing Through Chair Yoga. With much ado, I would like to introduce our guest. We are honored to have with us Mr. Abhishek Pachuri. Sir is a yoga instructor having more than 6 years in the field of holistic health. He has done his postgraduate diploma in yoga education from Kavilada Dham. He has MA in yoga from Uttarakhand University. Mr. Pachuri is associated with Lloyd Group of Institutions for past 3 years now. I welcome you, sir, and would now hand over the session to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the introduction. Good morning, everyone. So, as ma'am said, I'm welcoming you all, a virtual welcome in the studio of Lloyd. Okay, so when you all will come, you will be able to see what we have. And today we'll do a session. It's about lifestyle. So we'll do 15-20 minutes of lifestyle consultation, and then we'll do chair yoga practices. So in these days, we used to sit for long hours, 5-6 hours. So by doing these kind of postures, you will be able to relax your spine and your body parts. So you'll feel a little bit energetic while doing these practices. So there's one thing which I want, that there should be a two-way conversation. So you all are allowed if you want to ask anything, and ma'am will see.
Sir, all the students can post their queries and questions through chat box. So in case if there is some specific query that they want to ask, I will put it to you for your answer.
Yes. Yes. So we are going to begin now. We'll just chant a Om and then we'll begin the session. So sit with spine straight if you can sit. Normalize your breath. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. While exhaling, chant Om. Gently open your eyes. So the word lifestyle, what we used to recognize with this word is how we are looking, what we are wearing, but what we are neglecting is what we are eating, at what time we are waking up, at what we are doing in the day, what we are watching. So lifestyle means what you are doing, not your clothes, not your look, not your hairs are looking. It's about what you are eating and how much you are aware of these kind of things and what you are doing in these days. So when it comes to your lifestyle, the first thing that is very important in today's life is eating, food. So in yoga, there are 3 divisions when we see foods. It's sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. And there are different concepts. Who can eat tamasic, who can eat sattvic, who can eat rajasic. So in today's lifestyle, most of us used to eat tamasic a lot. There are ways to tackle these things. If you're eating too much tamasic food, then what you have to do? If you're eating rajasic food, then what you have to do? And what you will look like. So it's like what you eat, you will become. So we are going to begin with tamasic food, which is very favorite nowadays. Burger, pizza, chow mein, alcohol sometimes, smoking habits, and these kind of things. So what are the consequences if you will eat too much of tamasic food? It's not about only your body, it's about mind as well. If you're eating too much of tamasic food, you can see anxiety is there, you will not be able to sleep properly, you will feel lethargic whole day. And there are a lot of things. And the other thing is, are you aware of what you are eating? If you are eating a burger and tomorrow your abdomen is upset and you're feeling constipated, then what is there? Why it is happening? In today's lifestyle, we are eating something, and if we are having loose motions tomorrow, if our body wants to detox itself, what we used to do, then we need a tablet to stop loose motions as well. So basically what we are trying to do is, we are consuming bad things or things which are not good for our body, and we don't want our body to release it if it is releasing. The science of body is very good. If you are eating anything that is not good for your system, it will release, maybe through loose motions, maybe through vomiting, or there are some ways by which body can detox itself. But what we are doing is we are trying to eat as much as we can, only bad things. Basically, we are focusing. If you will see, you can eat 2 burgers at a time, but if I will tell you, eat Loki, one, one or two ball of Loki, you will not be able to eat. So, how we used to tackle if we are eating tamasic food, what we should do? There are some processes in yoga which we used to call detox processes. So, if you can do that, it's okay. If you cannot do that, it is also okay. There are some other ways. If you can go for a run, that is also a way to detox yourself. If you can do 40-45 minutes of yogic practices, that is also a way to detox yourself. If you can do workout, gym, or any kind of physical practices, that is also a way to detox yourself. And the most important thing is, after eating, what you are doing whole day. After eating food, if you are sitting for whole day, then you should be very aware that what you are eating and how much you are eating. The three parts in which we have divided food is sattvic, rajasic, tamasic, and the other thing is sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. It also depends on the quantity of food. If I'm eating simple food, like if I'm eating sattvic food, simple roti and sabji, and if I'm eating 15-20 rotis, then it is not sattvic at all. So it doesn't mean like if I'm allowed to eat sattvic food, I'll eat 20 rotis and it is good, I'm eating sattvic food. Quantity also matters. So from tamasic, if we come to rajasic food is like puri, paratha, lot of oily food, a lot of ghee, lot of sweets. It's not bad, but at some extent. If you eat too much, then sattvic will convert into rajasic. Quantity always matters. So you have to be aware how much you are eating all the time. And the third thing is sattvic. Actually, that is the first thing, but we are going another way. Sattvic is like simple food, raw vegetables, salad, and simple food like chapati, sabji, fruits, which we can eat, milk made products, which we can eat anytime. So these are the things in which we have divided food: sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. Then it comes how it affects. Mentally, if you will see, so there's a very simple way to understand. Lion eat a lot of tamasic food. Lion, share a lot of tamasic food, meat all the time, and you can see how his behavior is. If he will see anything, any living being, what he will do is he will attack. Okay, and if you will see elephant, it's pure vegetarian, more powerful than lion. But what you will see, how he behaves, you can see. If you are trying to irritate him too much, then he will attack only. Otherwise, it's a very calm and very good animal. If we will see, the same thing goes with horse as well, rhino as well. They all are vegetarians, and you can see. I'm not saying that you should be vegetarian, you should not eat non-veg, but I'm saying that not only physical, it affects on mental part as well. So in ancient times, only warriors are allowed to eat non-veg food or too much spicy food, because they need some arrogance when they used to go in the war field and all. Only Vaishya, those who used to do business, they are allowed to eat rajasic food, and rest of the people are allowed to eat only sattvic food, simple food, so that they can maintain the society. They not eat too much tamasic food, and they are not fighting with each other. Nowadays, you can see we can fight everywhere. Now we have started a new trend on fighting on social media. Tu ye hai, tu wo hai na? So if you'll see, if you'll go back of the mind, food is the major reason why we are behaving like this. And if you want to see, you can see for 15 days. Try to eat as simple as you can, and then you'll be able to see that your sleep is good, your abdomen is good, you're feeling light whole day, you're not feeling lethargic whole day. So this is the concept of food according to yoga and ayurveda. So when it comes to योगिक टेक्स्ट, जो योग के ग्रंथ हैं उनमें जो खाने के बारे में बताया गया है, देयर इज अ कॉन्सेप्ट दैट वी यूज टू कॉल इज मिताहार, कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ ईटिंग लेस. सो व्हाट इट सेज इज हाफ ऑफ द फूड यू हैव टू ईट. अगर आपका एब्डोमेन खाली है तो हाफ एब्डोमेन यू हैव टू ईट फूड. 1/4 you have to leave for the water and 1/4 you have to leave empty. This is the concept how yogis used to eat all the time, and by the time they are practicing, their appetite is getting better and better. So if they want to eat, they can eat sometimes more than that. But in the initial days, if you want to practice, this is the proper concept by which you can practice. uh, you can go for a lifestyle change through just a simple change, just being aware of what you are eating. So, and when it comes to Bhagavad Gita, it's like yuktahar viharasya yuktachitasya karmasu. So the way you eat, the way you behave. जैसा खाओगे वैसा ही फिर आपका बिहेवियर रहेगा पूरे दिन. अगर आप पूरे दिन खा रहे हो टॉक्सिक फूड, if you want to eat too much burger, too much pizza, too much alcohol, too much smoking, then you can see कि, and if you want to see, you can imagine a person in your mind that who used to eat simple food in your home, and the other one who is eating a lot of toxic food. You can see behavior कैसे इफेक्ट होता है इन सब चीजों से. ध्यान रखना है हमें इन सब चीजों का, and if you will be aware, that will be good. Is there anything anyone wants to ask? I'm opening the chat. If you want to ask, you can raise your questions. Okay, someone has written all clear, sir. Okay, so now we will do some chair yoga practices. So basically chair yoga is not a traditional form of yoga. It's a concept which is going on nowadays because people are sitting for long hours, 5-6 hours in office and all. So what we used to do is we customized asanas practice. Someone has written how to grow up your body. That's what I have to do if we are in stress. Okay, so I'll answer one by one. How to grow up your body? I'll suggest just try to eat clean and do exercise. Don't try to be too much big. Okay, because there are some benefits of that, but there are some consequences you also have to bear. And nowadays, if you see, if you'll go to gym after 15 days, trainer will say, oh, take protein, take this, take anabolics. Okay, so if you want to look good, or looking good is a different thing and looking fit is a different thing. Having six pack is not a criteria of looking fit or being fit. सिक्स पैक एब्स जो बना रखा होता है जिन लोगों ने, वो कहीं से भी फिट नहीं होते. ठीक है, दे हैव ट्रेन्ड सो मच. यू हैव टू लिव ऑन वेरी लेस वाटर. बहुत कम पानी पीना रहेगा, बहुत नमक छोड़ना रहेगा. ओके ओके, नाउ I will answer. Very good. Now there are some questions. What can we do if we are in stress? So the first thing you can do is you can start any kind of physical workout, exercise, yoga, Pilates, anything you can do. It's not like I'm a yoga instructor, so I'll say start doing yoga only. If you want to go, you can go for a 30 minutes run, you can go for a 30-40 minutes walk, you can go for gym, and don't try to do too much. Okay.
Sir, I was saying that we can start with your session with the chair yoga movements, and then we at the end we can take the questions.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Okay, so I'll try to answer all the questions after the chair yoga practices. Okay. Okay. So I was just introducing chair yoga. So in this form, what we used to do, we have customized some asanas practice. So these are effective and you can do it while sitting on the chair only. So if you all can sit, just sit on a chair. And one thing I want to say to all of you, if you are feeling any kind of discomfort or any kind of pain or problem in your body while doing this kind of practice, just avoid it, because I'm not able to see you. If you have any kind of previous injury or any kind of thing, just be aware. Don't try to do too much. Okay, so now we are going to start. Sit with spine straight, everyone. Raise your both hands up. Rotate your wrist clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Raise your both hands up. Make a 90-degree angle. Move. 1. Both hands will go down. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Join your elbows, join your hands. With inhalation, you have to do while inhaling. Take a deep breath in while opening your hands. 1, back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last 10. Release, neck down. Rotate your neck clockwise. Don't close your eyes while rotating your neck, otherwise you will feel dizzy. आंखें बंद मत कीजिए जब neck rotate कर रहे हैं तब, otherwise चक्कर जैसा आएगा. Just do it with open eyes. Neck down. Start rotating it. 1. Just go slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anti-clockwise we will go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Breathe. Normalize your breath. Don't inhale through mouth or exhale through mouth. Just you have to inhale through nose and exhale through nose. Interlock your both hands. Raise your both hands up. Arm should be straight. I'll go a little bit back so that I can. Interlock your hands. Raise your both hands up. Spine should be straight. Hold. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Breathe. Am I visible to all of you? सब देख पा रहे हैं?
Yes, sir, you are visible and audible also properly. I hope everyone is able to hear, sir, properly. You can write in chat box. You're visible, sir.
Okay. Just fold your right leg, place it on your left knee. Sit like this. Those who are having any kind of issue related with their knee, and just be aware while doing this practice. What you have to do is sit like this, both hands straight, and try to touch your both hands on the ground. Head down. Be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up. Easy. Change the side. Fold your legs, sit, make your spine straight, take a deep breath in. While exhaling, you have to bend. सांस छोड़ते हुए आगे bend करना है. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Breathe. Normalize your breath, everyone. Join your legs. Place your right hand on your left knee and left hand on your waist like this, and then look back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Change the side. Left hand on your right. Interlock your other hand on your waist. Then look back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Breathe. Sit like this, make your spine straight, interlock your both hands, bend forward. Arms should be straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Breathe. Join your both legs. Lift your right leg up. Knee should be straight. Toes out. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Change the leg. Other leg up. Leg should be straight. Toes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Breathe. Breathe. Lift your right leg up. Interlock your hands like this. Tap your shin bone. Try to touch your knee towards your chest. Spine should be straight. Sit with spine straight, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Change the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Breathe. Keep breathing, everyone. You are okay. Just give a try. If you can do, interlock your leg like this. If you cannot, just leg like this, then bend. If you can do, interlock your leg fully, then try to bend. Try to touch your both hands on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and up. Change the side. If you cannot do like this, don't try to apply too much pressure because it is creating a gentle pressure on your knee. And if you are unable to do it, it will create a lot of pressure if you do it forcefully. So you can do like this simply. Don't try to do too much. Take a deep breath in, bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and up. Easy. Breathe. Breathe. Okay. So ideally, if you are doing chair yoga practices, there should be no handle in your chair so that you can do it. If there is handle, then you can avoid some practices. But ideally, if you are doing chair yoga practices, there should be no handle in your chair so that you can do some postures. Turn yourself like this. Do a modified version of warrior. Look up, head up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Please change the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Please breathe. Join your legs. Lift your right hand up. Bend. You have to bend a little bit. Don't try to bend too much. Just bend a little bit. Arm should be straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Other hand up. Arm should be straight. Deep breathe in. Bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Breathe. 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 This one is not for everyone. If you can do, just give a try. Place your both hands on the chair and lift your buttocks up. Legs straight. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Breathe. Breathe. So in this, we did all practices for all the body parts. Some for spine, some for your abdomen, some for your shoulders, some for your legs. Okay. So after this, a last thing that is remaining is, what about your mind? What we can do for our mind to recharge it? So you can do simple deep breathing. I'll tell you a technique. Okay, I will answer questions. Just a last thing is remaining. I'll tell you, then I'll answer all your questions. Okay. So there's a simple thing that we used to call a simple deep breathing. So how to do it? Okay, you all are sitting. Just sit with spine straight. Take a deep breath in. Inhale as much as you can. Then exhale. Again inhale. Exhale. Okay. So check yourself. Most of you are inhaling in the way. जब आप गहरा सांस अंदर ले रहे हो तो चेस्ट ऊपर आ रहा है. Check yourself. फिर से एक सांस छोड़िए. So the thing is, that is not the correct way of inhalation. ये सांस लेने का सही तरीका नहीं है. In yoga we used to call it mock inhalation. झूठा inhalation we used to call it. Actual breathing pattern should be like, I'll tell you. See, if I'm inhaling, what is that? Okay. So, actual breathing pattern should be like, when air goes in, your abdomen should expand. Your abdomen should come out. Okay. So you have to be aware, because our abdomen is like a balloon. If air is going in, what should happen? Balloon should expand. But what we are doing, we are trying to lifting our chest up, abdomen is going in, and we are trying to take the air in. That is not happening. Okay. So if you all can do, just do simple 5 rounds of simple deep breathing. Then I will answer all your questions after the session. Sit with spine straight, everyone. And if you are unable to do, just do one thing. Place your right hand on your abdomen so that you will be aware. Close your eyes. Just focus on one thing. When you inhale, your abdomen should come out. सांस लेते हुए abdomen बाहर आना चाहिए. Just check yourself. After completing your 5 rounds, you can gently stop. I hope everyone is fine. So this is a simple 10-minute routine that you can follow in your day-to-day life when you are sitting on the chair and when you are doing your work and all. And if you are feeling there is a lot of pain and all, so you can do.
Thank you so much, sir, for such a crisp session with chair yoga that you have taught all of us. And can I put questions to you now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir. So one of the questions which is very predominantly asked by all the students is that, sir, what can we do if we are in stress? And the related question is, which type of yoga is for stress relief? Which is a better yoga? Or, maybe they are asking for a yoga asana, which helps them relieve the stress.
Okay, so the first thing is lifestyle will matter. What kind of lifestyle is there? If you are living in stress, you have to do 2 3 things. First, try to spend some time alone. That is difficult, but you can do it. That is very beneficial. The second thing, if you are asking about yogic practices, breathing is very good practice. When if you are in stress, you don't have to do anything. Just lie down on your abdomen and deep breathe in, deep breathe out. What we are doing is in sitting position, we have to do it with awareness. While you are inhaling, abdomen is coming out. But if you do it in lying down position on your abdomen, it will happen automatically. Okay, so breathing practices are very good. If you can do under the instruction of anyone, you can do some pranayamic practices. That is also very good to release stress, and do some physical workout, any kind of physical workout that you can do to release stress and all. Okay, yes, so that is it. Another question is there.
Yes, sir. One more question is, sir, what do we do for digestion if we feel food is stuck in the neck?
Wait, ma'am. Sorry, I didn't get you.
The question is, sir, what to do for digestion if we feel food is stuck in the neck? Maybe they feel that aren't unable to digest their food properly and it is stuck in their neck.
Okay.
So they're asking what shall they do? Neck, yes, neck.
Okay. Okay, so I'll suggest some things which you have to be aware. First is, if you are having this kind of problem, don't try to eat too much dry food. Okay, dry sabji, dry food, burger, these kind of things you should avoid. And whenever you are having your food, just any kind of liquid should be there. Maybe chach, maybe dahi, maybe any kind of juice, or maybe any kind of drink. If you don't have anything, just sit with warm water. Garam pani पीते रहें बीच बीच में. ठीक है, अगर आपको ऐसा लग रहा है. और फॉर डाइजेशन यू हैव टू बी अवेयर कि आप सोने से पहले क्या खा रहे हैं. ठीक है, दैट विल आल्सो मैटर. अगर आप डाइजेशन के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं कि खाना डाइजेस्ट नहीं हो रहा है एंड यू आर फेसिंग इशू विद डाइजेशन, सो while having your dinner, just try to eat light food. Salad is there, or any kind of normal food you can have, but don't try just avoid junk food in the night especially.
Thank you, sir. One more question is there. Sir, please suggest something for low back pain.
Okay.
How to get rid of it?
Okay, there are practices, but I'm extremely sorry for that. I cannot suggest these kind of practices on an online session. When you will come, we will meet and I'll guide you through.
I would also like to inform all the students who are present here that we have regular yoga practice classes here at Lloyd. So you will be involved in those, practice classes, and sir takes it. So no need to worry. All your back pains and other things that you are worried about will you will be relieved of very soon.
Yes.
So one more question, which is I think related to the stress reduction only. Somebody is asking how to overcome overthinking, which is common at this age point.
Okay. So for initial days, if you think that overthinking is there and you are thinking too much, you can start any kind of chanting. Okay, Om chanting is very good if you can chant. Okay, so for 15 minutes in the morning or 15 minutes in the evening, it's very good. But there is a proper way to chant Om. If you are not chanting it in a proper way, maybe it can increase the stress level. Okay, so I'll just give a 1 or 2 second demo how to chant Om. So whenever you are chanting, if you see people sitting in the park, how they used to chant "Oh," they are chanting "Oh" for long time and "Ma" for friction of seconds. But the actual pattern should be "Oh" for friction of seconds, and you have to prolong "Ma." So I will tell you how to do it. So this is a proper way to chant Om. So you can start chanting Om 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the beginning. And if it will go right, you can increase the time. And for initial practitioner, if you are facing problem sitting for 15 minutes, you can do one thing, just take a mala, sit with that mala and Om, 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 so that your mind will divert in that mala as well. So you can do it.
And I think it will increase their concentration as well, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because there were some questions about increasing concentration. So with your permission, I'll like to take 2 more questions if you permit.
Yes, ma'am.
So one, person is saying that which type of yoga is good for back, neck pain? Maybe they are using a lot of laptops and they are on mobile phones, so they are feeling neck pain at the back. So what are the yoga asanas for that? And one more question, which is that what is a time for yoga asanas? Is there some specific time that we should do yoga?
Okay. Okay. So when it comes to first question, I would like to say that rather than doing yoga practice, you have to focus on how you are sitting. Okay, don't sit like this for long hours. And if you are sitting, just sit with spine straight. Okay, and just correct your sitting posture first. The second thing is that practices which I have discussed with you, you can do these kind of practice. Okay, so it is for every part of your body, leg, neck, back, everything we have covered in these 10 minutes. So you can do just a 10-minute stretch, and that will be very beneficial for you. And the third thing that is necessary is you can start oil application. Any kind of massage oil you can start, but not that pain relieving oil and all. You can start with mustard oil, baby oil, coconut oil, any kind of oil you can start applying, and just do a gentle massage every day.
I hope that today's expert talk series on enhancing well-being and de-stressing yourself through chair yoga will help you all gain knowledge about the importance of well-being and de-stressing yourself to become agile and enhancing your employability skills. I would like to thank on behalf of Lloyd Business School, our guest, Mr. Abhishek Pachuri, for taking up time from his busy schedule and guiding our students. Thank you, sir. Thank you everyone for joining. We'll see you soon in another interesting session.